365 horror movies to watch before you die. Day 144, number 144. Today we are going with what I would consider to be a horror comedy. I would consider this to fall under that purview. And I know, again, this is one of those movies that I'm going to pick, and everyone's going to say, that's not a horror movie. That movie's not scary. That movie doesn't have gore. Well, let me just tell you that you should rewind time and go back to when you first saw this movie, when you were a little kid. When you were a little kid and you watched this movie, and tell me you weren't scared. Tell me there weren't moments of this movie that scared you when you were a kid. Today we are taking the Disney, I think it's a Disney movie, classic Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus was awesome. Hocus Pocus was taking one of these childish, these movies that are very obviously written for a younger audience, but making it so enjoyable for the adults that watch the movie too. And you know this because you know your parents, they hated the stuff that you watched when you were kids. You don't believe me? Go ask them what they thought about Power Rangers. They'll tell you. Then you go back and rewatch Power Rangers and apologize to them that you ever made them watch that. Your parents hated what you watched when you were a kid, but Hocus Pocus was one of those movies you could put on as a kid and your parents didn't mind. They liked this one too. The cast is great in this movie, so fun, so over the top. It's a great movie. Holds up well today too, by the way, and I'm not talking about the sequel or remake or whatever it is that we got a couple years ago that just isn't as good. I'm talking about the original Hocus Pocus. It holds up well. Give it a watch. It's a great film to put on Halloween, and it deserves to be on this list. I'm sorry it does, and here it is at number 144.